I'm so excited to launch my brand new book, Astrology Realized, Your Journey to Understanding Astrology. Buy it now on Amazon.com. Hello, fabulous Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of June 2013. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. The first part of the month, I think your attention is going to be on home. I don't see you actually getting out and about too much, regardless of how much fun a part of you may wish to have. You're going to have to wait just a little bit longer before you can really let loose. Because this month, a lot of the power and a lot of the changes that are taking place are happening on home base. And there are going to be changes, in all honesty. It looks like, whether it is redecorating, whether it is where you're living, whether it is you making an offer or receiving an offer, there is activity. It looks like the results are very different than anything that you had anticipated. So what that means is, if you're receiving an offer, it is something that you have to end up negotiating. If you're making an offer, negotiation. And in fact, that's the key word for this month, negotiation. If you can, I would encourage you to write that word on your calendar for the month so that you're looking at it regularly. And this negotiation isn't necessarily just with other people, although I do think that's going to be a factor, but also with yourself. It's as if there's more than one option. You are considering what's out there and you are weighing pros and cons. And this really comes down to what it is that you need to feel safe. Right? To feel like you are standing on solid ground. So as I said, for many of you, I do see changes in the actual physical space in which you live. But I think that there's also going to be changes for some of you in terms of your relationships with your parents or the people from your past. And the chances of someone showing up from the past are very, very likely. And the reason that they're showing up is so that you can have an honest conversation, and so that you can either offer forgiveness or ask for forgiveness. Even if it isn't necessarily something that is bluntly stated, it does look like that sort of need is there. And that's something that you carry with you, right? That's an energy, that's a state of heart and a state of consciousness that you can choose, that you bring. A big part of your life lesson does have to do with this idea of forgiveness, not just as an idea, but also understanding how not forgiving affects you and how forgiveness actually makes you lighter. That's really the point of this whole month for you, and that's really what the universe wants for you, is to have that feeling of lightness. And this is important for you to understand, because actually you go through waves of this throughout your lifetime. Waves that ask you to understand what it means to really close doors, that understands what it means to really let anger go as a selfish act, forgiveness as a way of caring for you. You trust that path and continue to walk that path, and you're going to find yourself grow tremendously and become more comfortable with yourself. But also what I'm seeing is that you feel safer. That's the end result of this month. However that makes sense to you and however you understand it, that is a big outcome of this month, is that you feel safer. And that's a very valuable feeling, and that is something that many people search a whole lifetime for, and now you get it and you get to grasp it. Towards the end of the month, the energy does shift. It does start to move in a direction that's a little bit more fun for you. And it looks like, as a result of you lightening up your energy in the first part of the month, as we get you to the end of the month, it becomes much more about you just being in the moment, connecting to what you hope for, what you wish for, connecting to other people, and just being open to fun, being open to joy, being open to friendships and connections. You're connecting with a lot of people, and a lot of these people are from the past as well. These are people who you already have connections with, but something about the connection and the contact, there's a sense of renewal to this as well. I would invite you to stay open. It's possible that one of these connections is a past love. It's possible that it is strictly friendship and platonic, but regardless, you're going to enjoy the people who reappear in your life. You're going to enjoy and be glad that they're there, and you're going to be made better in so many ways as a result of healing the past. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.